Hey y'all, welcome back to my home, or welcome if it's your first time here. My name is Kellyanne, and today I have a challenge for you for the new year. All you're gonna need is a garbage bag, and we're gonna go around our house and fill this bag up with trash or stuff that we don't need so we can go ahead and declutter our house for 2024. So the first spot that I'm going to declutter is just going to be this end table. I have just been shoving magazines in here, and I'm going to be real with myself, and I'm never going to read these magazines again, so why do I need to hold on to them? I don't know. I am the kind of person who will hold on to stuff, so I do have to really put into effort into decluttering. So that is what I'm going to do with this one trash bag today. And then in my coming videos, I'm going to keep doing this until my house is decluttered, because if I do it a little bit at a time, it won't seem too overwhelming. So my kitchen cabinets have also accumulated a lot of clutter, especially this cabinet. This is where I was keeping all my pumping supplies for Drew. So there are some things I do need to get rid of. And then before I toddler-proof these cabinets, Drew was always getting in here and just putting stuff in here that didn't belong. So I'm going to take that out as well. And in this coming month or two, I'm going to have an organization series where I'm going to kick it into high gear and finally get this kitchen organized.
Sometimes I'm broken, too much of emotions. Sometimes I'm the lighting, don't want to pick a fight with. Everything seems so good.
Also, my drawers are an absolute nightmare. I'm one of those people, I'll just shove it away and be like, I'll deal with this later, but then I never deal with it until it gets to the point that it's this bad. I wasn't planning on organizing this drawer today, but it's just been driving me crazy. This is a drawer that I use a lot because our Ziploc bags and aluminum foil, plastic wrapped parchment paper, whatnot goes in this drawer. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take the time and take everything out. The little mat that I had in there was all bunched up and was making it so I couldn't open the drawer, so I'm just gonna go ahead and take care of this.
Too much of emotions. Sometimes I'm the lighting, don't wanna pick a fight with. Everything seems so good. I guess I can't help myself. Would you call me if I'm in the dark? I'm calling up 'cause I'm ready.
Now this cabinet was not as bad as the other end table, but I think that's just because this is such a small table. I do have some cuisine at home magazines in here that I am going to hold on to those because those are basically cookbooks. And one of my goals for this year is to be cooking at home more. And I've done that the last 2 nights. In the last video I posted, I did a broccoli and beef recipe, and then in this video, I'm making just a ravioli dish for dinner. I wanted to use stuff that I already had, so you will see me making that at the end of this video. But also our front closet was really bad. You're seeing like areas of my home in this video that I'm gonna get to in an organization series, because 2024 has to be different. This is going to be the year that I actually get organized and I stop ignoring the unorganized areas of my home. And I really need to work on just keeping it organized, because I did organize this closet earlier in the year, but when Christmas came around, I was hiding gifts in here, so it just got super cluttered again.
It's just what I do when I'm out, so try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town.
I was planning on taking y'all outside with me to refill the bird feeder, but I went outside there with the bird feed and my camera, and one of the little girls that lives next door was outside, so obviously I didn't want to film her, so that did not pan out. But I'm also going to be doing some undecorating in this video. I'm taking the garland off of our stairwell, and then I'm just going to finish like decluttering the countertops before I fully get into taking down all of our decor, because I do have a lot of garland that is on top of my kitchen cabinets that I need to take down, and to do that I need some countertop space.
As beautiful stars, I wanna drive a faster car. Lay my troubles to rest, blow the smoke through my cigarette. City lights looking fine, and I know this is my time now. I'm gonna be myself, or I could be someone else. No one's stopping me now. I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes. I just wanna feel alive. It's just what I do when I'm out, so try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town.
I recently went to At Home and got 6 more of these large tubs for our Christmas decorations. I'm really hoping I can find a place to store them. I think I'll be able to fit them all in the garage. If not, I'm gonna have to store some of them in our laundry room, but I'm just gonna start by taking all the decorations off the countertop. I don't think I'm gonna do the same theme next year. I don't think I'm gonna do the pastels. I think I'm gonna do brighter pops of color. And I'll still do a gingerbread theme because I do love the gingerbread theme for the kitchen, but this pastel palette just was not it. I'm still going to hang on to all these cute pastel decorations in hopes that one day I will find a place to be able to decorate with them again. But I think next year it's not going to be these same decorations.
I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes. Try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at these beautiful stars, I wanna drive a faster car. Nothing can break me, no, nothing can break me. Try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at those beautiful stars, I wanna take a trip to Mars. Nothing can break me, no, nothing can break me.
I was not able to find a already flocked wreath, so I had to use some snow spray on this wreath to try and give it that flocked effect. It worked out pretty well, but it did shed a lot, as you will see that it left a lot of the fake snow on our stovetop, and it also has a really weird texture that I cannot stand on my hands, so I had to wash my hands right after dealing with this wreath. But now I'm going to take down the garland that is above our kitchen cabinets. This was 3 long strands of garland that I had to cut into pieces to get it to look right on top of our cabinets. But I'm going to cut all the ornaments off because, as I said earlier, I'm not going to use these same decorations for next year, and also I think I would have to use way more tubs if I were to try and store the garland with the ornaments still on, or well, with the ornaments still attached to them.
Lighting up the sky, never say die. Stay awake with me tonight, I'll make it worth your while. Come away with me tonight, and I know a place for us to stay, to stay, to stay. I just want you here with me. Stay, stay, stay. I just want you here with me. Stay, 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 stay,
I was sort of flirting with the idea of turning this garland into a Valentine's Day garland since I have so many red ornaments on my tree as well as the pink ornaments that were already on here. That might be what I do next year, but right now I'm having to really manage my time well, because if you saw my last clean of 2023 video where I talk about my New Year's goals, One of my first goals I mentioned was I need to do my real estate continuing education, which I went ahead and purchased the first course. So right now I'm trying to do motherhood and then YouTube, which is basically a full-time job for me. I spend a lot of time doing this, and now I have to do 90 hours of continued education for real estate. So just this year, I don't think I have the time to make Valentine's Day garland. I'll just have to go with pre-made stuff, but hopefully next year I will be able to make some super cute Valentine's Day garland.
I'm looking up from my window. Sun's coming up like the day before. You're like a stone on my pillow. I don't make a sound when I shut the door. You don't have to wake up yet. We can spend all day in bed. I'll put the TV in the room. We'll have a Netflix marathon. Kenny G saxophone. We'll order in a bunch of food. I'll put your favorite music on all the way baritone. Yeah. Shut the lights, go infrared.
I promise you this is the last strand of garland that I have to take apart. I'm just as tired of taking these things apart as I'm sure you are watching them, if you're still here with me. But the best part about these garlands is that I can use them again next year because I fasten the ornaments with floral wire. So I'm just having to cut them off, which sort of is a pain, but I will be able to use this garland for years to come. I might have to end up reflocking it because I did use a lot of the flocking. I got this garland from Joann's, and it was, I think after like a coupon, it was like $7 per strand of garland, which honestly, you cannot beat that. It's not lit. I might add lights next year. I know my husband really wants me to add lights to it because he loves Christmas lights, but I think for $7 and the quality of it, it just can't be beat.
We can spend all day in bed. I'll put the TV in the room. We'll have a Netflix marathon. Kenny G saxophone. We'll order in a bunch of food. I'll put your favorite music on all the way baritone. Shut the lights, go infrared. We can spend all day in bed.
My countertops got covered in glitter while I was taking all that garland down. There were a lot of pieces I just stuck in there, and when they fell out, just glitter went everywhere. I ended up throwing those loose pieces out because they were so short, and since I'm not going to use this theme next year, there was no point in keeping them around. But now I feel like my kitchen looks so plain without the Christmas decorations. I was ready for them to come down, but it is sad taking down your Christmas decorations knowing that the season is over. And it's crazy to think that next Christmas Drew will be almost 3. He will be turning 2 in February, so now I have Valentine's Day to look forward to, as well as planning his birthday party. I'm thinking that we might either do like a puppy dog theme, like a 2 doggone cute theme since he's turning 2, or a teddy bear's picnic theme because we do call him Drew Bear. I don't know which one I'm going to go with, but I do know that this year I'm going to have a super small party, just family and like close friends, because we have very limited parking at our house. I wish I could have a huge party again, but I just cannot throw huge parties every year for Drew, like especially when it's not for kids. When he's in school and he has like a class I can invite, I'll do the big parties again, but now if it's just adults, I'm just gonna keep it super small.
Yeah, never resist it. Smiling like that, I could never resist it. Smiling like that, I can never resist it. Smiling like that, I can never resist it. Girl, I need you. How many times do I wanna yell? 'Cause we could be so complete. Baby, I'll never want anyone new. I was on the bed when you undressed. Baby, when I pulled you in and felt your breath, then I knew the girl I need you. Smiling like that.
I got Drew 4 different packs of flashcards for Christmas and he absolutely loves them. He loves telling me what is on the flashcards, and I realized that he knows so many more words than I thought he did, but he just pronounces them in the cute toddler way. So now I actually know what he's saying now that I've started practicing with the flashcards with him. But very shortly, I am about to make dinner. It ended up just being me and Drew that ate this because Bill's not a fan of ravioli. He is a very picky eater. He will eat regular pasta, but not ravioli. And I wanted to go ahead and use some of the food that I had at home. Plus, today that I'm doing this filming and voiceover is New Year's Day. So I figured a lot of restaurants would probably be closed, so it was best to cook at home. But what I did is I just cooked up some Italian sausage, and then I used a regular thing of pasta sauce, and I added some heavy whipping cream to it to just give it a little bit creamier taste. And I also added some Italian seasoning to it, and it turned out super good.
I trust all the second chances, they are nothing for us. I like it all with the cherry on top. Be one of the things we don't have to move so fast, baby. I will show you how you can catch my vibe. And right here we got so much time, looping in the blurry lights. Get in my way now, don't be shy. We'll be here dancing day and night. Get in my groove now, don't be shy.
Now I'm just going to put some of this in a little bowl for Drew, but thank you so much for cleaning and decluttering with me today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.